Francis Ngannou has been booked for his PFL MMA debut. Today it was announced that Francis will fight the 2023 PFL heavyweight season champion, Renan Ferreira. Ferreira just knocked out Ryan Bader back in February. The fight is set to go down on October 19. Chris Weidman has taken another fight. He is set to face Eryk at UFC 309 on November 16th. The fight will take place at Madison Square Garden. Weidman is currently coming off a decision win over Bruno Silva back in March. Anders is coming off a decision win over Jamie Pickett. Dana White announced the main and co-main event for UFC Paris.
What's up, everybody? I have some more fight announcements for you. Saturday, September 28th, we're returning to the Accor Arena in Paris, France for another sold-out event. The main event, number 10 ranked Renato Moicano takes on number 12 ranked Benoit Saint-Denis. Moicano is on a 3-fight win streak, beating Jalen Turner, Drew Dober, and Brad Riddell. 5 of his last 6 wins have come by finish. He faces the always dangerous Benoit Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis has finished all 13 of his wins by knockout or submission, and his last 3 fights have earned him performance bonuses. In the co-main event, number 4 ranked Nasruddin Imavov takes on number 7 ranked Brendan Allen. Imavov is dangerous wherever the fight goes with heavy hands, elbows, and Dagestani wrestling. Brendan Allen is currently on a 7-fight win streak and making a strong case for title contention. 5 of his last 7 fights have ended in rear naked choke, and he has the 2nd most submissions in middleweight history. Ladies and gentlemen, September 28th, live from the Accor Arena in Paris, France. I will see you there.
Nina Drama recently revealed that a fighter threw a fit and walked out of an interview with her leading up to UFC Abu Dhabi. Although Nina has not revealed who that fighter is, people are speculating it's Tony Ferguson. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Actually, with a fighter that's on this card that fights tomorrow, I didn't ever want to put it out because I didn't want people to get like an ick about him or anything like that. But this man it was fine until it just wasn't, and like just like that. And I was just like, what just happened? And he threw a hissy fit, and I just ate it up, and I was like, I'm not bothered, and he walked out of my interview and he blocked me.
I am so sure it was Tony Ferguson. I'd put my fight purse for tonight on it. I haven't got one, but I would. Hissy fit, stormed out, suddenly clicked like this, ticks all the boxes for Tony. I was looking who else it might be on the card, and I was like, it's probably not Shamil Gaziev, who had a tantrum through a translator, and everyone else, like maybe Joel Alvarez or Michael Chiesa, but it's just most likely Tony, isn't it? Who's done this 55,000 times, which is why everyone likes him. I'm done talking, brother.
Daniel Cormier has high praise for Umar Nurmagomedov after his recent victory over Corey Sandhagen. DC says it's hard not to think you're watching the best bantamweight in the world when you're watching Umar.
It's fun to be a bantamweight right now, but it's hard not to think that when you watch Umar Nurmagomedov, you aren't watching the best bantamweight in the world. I know people will go, oh my God, he's a Dagestan lover. It's just hard, man, because I know how fearful many were of taking that fight with Umar. Corey Sandhagen did it, and ultimately he lost, and now he lost his ranking.
Belal Muhammad is back in Chicago for the first time since winning the belt. Jon Jones collabs with Ed Bassmaster.
You can choke me out?
I'm pretty sure I could.
You couldn't choke me out, my man.
All right, let's see it.
You can't choke me out, my man. You can't choke me out,
Aljamain Sterling doesn't get the hype for Shara Bullet. Aljo was not impressed with Shara's win at UFC Abu Dhabi last weekend. He also says Shara's fan base is a bit toxic.
Yeah, I didn't think that fight was very impressive, if I'm being honest. No, there's a big cultural problem. I think there's a lot of, and I don't know what their religion is, but it comes off that a lot of them are Islamic, of Islamic faith. But some of those fans are so toxic. It is bizarre to me how toxic. Like us in America, we take things as a joke. Like we laugh about things. We break balls. Like, we can watch the fights and just, okay, whatever. It could be our favorite fighter, and then we could be talking about them. Where no matter what, it's like they're so gun-ho serious about everything. I'm like, dude, sometimes you guys gotta relax. pretending almost as if he was Khamzat Chimaev coming back all over again. It's not Khamzat. Shara Bullet is good, he's fun to watch. Let's leave it at that. Let's stop the crazy pushing of him saying like he's like the next greatest thing. He's great, but relax a little bit. He's good, but if he runs into a guy like Bo Nickel, I think we all know what's gonna happen. And that's not trying to be biased, that's not trying to be, I don't even know. People think I don't like Muslims. I like the Muslims. I got Muslim friends.
Robert Whittaker explains why he accepted a fight with Khamzat Chimaev. The two are set to fight at UFC 308 on October 26th. Rob is confident that if he beats Khamzat, nothing will get in his way to getting his belt back.
Yeah, unfortunately, the business isn't completely run on merit. A lot of it is, but there are a lot of times and moments when it's just not. Chimaev is a hard fight. He's obviously a big draw, especially over there in Abu Dhabi. So he's a draw. And I think the UFC, story-wise, wants to see Chimaev get, a shot at the champion or whatever. They want to see Chimaev like up the top of the ladder. They want to see him in that picture. But I love disrupting their plans. I love derailing their stories. That's why I took the fight. I asked for the fight. It wasn't offered to me. I asked for straight after the last fight. I was like, I saw that there was an Abu Dhabi card in October. Timeline fits perfectly. And I was like, I'll fight Chimaev again. Let's do it again. Just make sure he turns up. I look forward to hard fights. I look forward to these fights. And I know that if I beat Chimaev, there is nothing in my way to getting my belt back. Chimaev, as dangerous as he is, I don't go into these fights thinking about what I have to lose. I'm going to get in there in October. I'm going to put the 1-2, how do you do on him? And then, worry about a title shot after that.
So Alex Pereira has been trending on social media for 3 days in a row now over these recent accusations. If you missed yesterday's video, Alex is being accused of by a 21-year-old girl named Meredith. She posted several TikToks about the situation, claiming it happened in a hotel during UFC 302 fight week. These DMs have been going around social media. Again, I want to preface that these DMs could easily be faked since it's only a screenshot and not a video. It shows Meredith allegedly saying that the money she's now making on OF from this recent exposure will pay for her defense lawyers. Again, it's not confirmed if those DMs are real. More DMs have emerged today. Meredith has now posted a series of alleged DMs between her friend that she was with, apparently her name is Jessie, and Alex's translator Mel. Again, I want to preface that these DMs could easily be faked because it's only screenshots and not an actual video. The conversation starts on Instagram. Jessie starts by saying, "I'll be in New York City until Saturday morning. Then I'll head down to New Jersey." Mel allegedly replies saying maybe we can find time in our schedules to meet up. Then he asks for her phone number. The conversation then moves to text messages. Mel allegedly says, "Who are you coming to the fights with?" Jessie says, "My best friend. She went to the last fight with me," assuming she's referring to Meredith. Mel then allegedly says, "Why did I mention you to Alex when we were getting in the Lambo? And about how you would be here for the fights," and he goes, "Does she have a friend?" Jessie replies, "Tell him I do." Jessie then says, "By the way, I sent you my friend's Instagram." Mel replies, "So bro's wearing my glasses right now." And I showed him and he took his glasses off and said Shama. This next set of messages shows Mel allegedly inviting her to train with Alex. He says, "You want to come train tomorrow with Alex?" She says, "Bet when?" Here's the next screenshot. Note the date, June 1st, the day of UFC 302. Jessie writes, "Thanks for inviting us. I enjoyed training with y'all." Mel allegedly responded saying, "I'm glad you came. Send the pic of Alex in glasses." In the final screenshots of DMs involving Mel, Jessie invites him and Alex out to dinner. She says, "Do y'all want to grab dinner? We can meet at your hotel." Mel replies, "Yes, of course." Then he says, "Come now." Then it appears Mel offers to order them an Uber so they don't have to walk to meet up with them. Meredith then posted photos of what appears to be her and Jessie with Alex. Here's the first one, which shows them sparring. Next, she posted this photo showing her and Alex sitting together. We verified it is Meredith in this photo. The tattoos match on her leg and forearm. Meredith then posted text messages between her and her friend Jessie. These messages are on June 6th. Meredith writes, "I feel like every morning I wake up I feel shittier, and it's more clear to me that they manipulated us and used us / assaulted us. I've been disassociated ever since I left that hotel." Jessie hearted that text. She continued, "Nothing feels real. They knew older women wouldn't put up with that so they preyed on us low-key." Jessie reacted with exclamation marks on that text. Meredith continues, "I can't tell who's a bigger piece of Mel for pretending to be a safe person for us and acting like a very easy person to open up to, or Alex for telling him to do that and not thinking twice about it." It appears Alex's translator Mel has responded to these accusations and denied any truth to them. After these DMs emerged on social media, allegedly between him and this woman, he posted this to his Instagram story. It's the parody song called "Why the F You Lying?"
Why the F you lying?
At the time of this video, Alex himself has yet to comment on this situation. Yesterday, Alex and Glover Teixeira attended a charity event, and Alex spoke on his past addiction with alcohol. We translated the clip with AI, so that's why Alex is speaking English.
Alex, come on.
Sherman. Well, folks, very happy with everyone. All of you here gathered for a good cause, and thank everyone who is in this battle, right? Trying to motivate all these people. Well, some people know about my history with alcohol addiction, but some people definitely don't know. Okay, I'm going to talk a little about what happened to me.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Zach H420. It says, falsely accusing someone of such a crime should hold the same penalty as the crime that they're accusing the person of. The second one's from King Louie. It says, she's lying because instead of calling the cops, she tells her TikTok and OF. And the final one's from B-Zilla. It says, the fact that she didn't make an actual case says it all. You report shit like that. You don't run to social media. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.